President Bhandari has called for safeguarding the public's trust on Public Service Commission amid differences over the Parliamentary Committee's directive to scrap the Commission's vacancy advertisement. Meanwhile, amid continued protests by the members of Gutti Corporation against the Gutti Bill registered by the government, Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli has pledged to revise the disputed aspect enshrined in the bill. Good morning, I am Prarambha Dahal. Let's begin with the main stories. Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli pledges to revise the Gutti Bill according to dissenters' demand. Lawmakers of the ruling coalition urge government to hold negotiation with stakeholders regarding the dispute. Trend of high-ranking officials like Prime Minister and President embarking for prolonged foreign visits continues. Experts call for attention towards unreasonable durations and expenses in the process. Annual budgets of all 7 provinces confined to distribution, most of the amounts allocated for parliamentary affairs and social security schemes. And India secured a comfortable victory against familiar foes Pakistan at the ICC Cricket World Cup. Pakistan suffered an 89-run defeat under the DL method in a rain-affected match. Let us now begin with the latest national political updates. Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli has given his commitment to make necessary changes in the controversial Gutti Bill. At a press conference held at the Trivandrum International Airport yesterday upon his arrival from a 9-day Europe tour, Premier Oli said the government was ready to revise the controversial Gutti Bill. Demonstrations have been held in the Kathmandu Valley since a week in protest of the Gutti Bill. Premier Oli also said the Gutti Bill was brought with an intention to stop the exploitation of the people and expressed his commitment on revising the bill without negatively affecting the rituals, festivals and cultural values. Oli, however, denied to speak regarding the directive given by the Parliamentary Committee to cancel the advertisement of the Public Service Commission since the case is still under consideration at the court. Lawmakers affiliated with the ruling Nepal Communist Party have drawn the government's attention towards inviting the stakeholders for negotiation with regards to the dispute over Gutti Bill. The lawmakers have urged the government to resolve the issue through mutual negotiation following intensification of protests against the Gutti Bill. Speaking at a meeting of the House of Representatives yesterday, the lawmakers said that the Speaker should play the role of a mediator to find a common ground between the government and the Gutti Corporation members. Lawmakers of the main opposition, Nepali Congress, however, alleged that the government registered the Gutti Bill aimed at providing undue advantage to its party cadres. They also alleged that the bill would destroy the age-old religious and cultural aspects of the country. President Bhandari has said that all the concerned sectors should be serious towards safeguarding the people's trust on the Public Service Commission. President Bhandari made the remark while speaking at a program held in the capital yesterday afternoon to mark the 69th anniversary of the Commission's establishment. The President's statement has come in the backdrop of the directive issued by the Parliament's State Affairs Committee to the Commission to scrap its vacancy announcement. The Commission has strongly refuted the Parliamentary Committee's directive. Meanwhile, Chairman of the Commission, Umesh Mainali, said that the directive does not hold any justification, citing that the advertisement was in line with the constitutional provision and established norms. He also alleged the Parliamentary Committee of trying to dwindle the people's trust on the Commission by directing to scrap the advertisement. Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli has returned home, completing his 9-day tour of European nations. Not only this one, Prime Minister Oli's foreign visits are usually the long ones. President Bhandari also joins the list of embarking for prolonged foreign tours time and again. However, the actual significance of such long tours still remain unclear. Prime Minister Oli has been on foreign tours for as many as 7 times during his 15-month tenure. He visited altogether 9 different nations during the period, and most of his visits were at least of 7 days or more. The longest was the visit during the Prime Minister's participation in the United Nations General Assembly. Analysts are of the view that the Prime Minister himself being busy in prolonged foreign tours affects the internal administrative managements. Critics have remarked that the Prime Minister and his advisor himself have failed to give due attention to the issue. Even President Bhandari has embarked for the visits of Poland, Qatar, China and America. The visits were at least 4 days to 8 days long. Prolonged visits would obviously lead to hefty expenditures from the state coffers, besides affecting the impression and dignity of high-ranking government officials. Experts have thus advised the government to undergo adequate preparation along with the number of delegates and duration before embarking on any foreign visits. Nepal Oil Corporation has reduced the prices of petroleum products by 2 rupees. NOC has revised the prices based on the new price list which is provided by the Indian Oil Corporation. Prices of fuel products have relatively reduced based on the price list provided by the IOC on the 16th of June. NOC spokesperson Birendra Goyat has said that the prices of petrol, diesel and kerosene have now been reduced by 2 rupees each and the new prices have come into effect starting yesterday. Following the revision, petrol will now cost 108 rupees per litre while diesel and kerosene will cost 96 rupees 50 paisa each. However, the NOC has not reduced the price of aviation fuel and cooking gas. The governments of all 7 provinces have unveiled their budgets for the upcoming fiscal year. The budgets presented at the respective provincial assemblies have, however, prioritized distribution-based schemes like that of the central government. The province governments have increased the budget by 12 to 35% as compared to the current fiscal year. The budget of Sudur Paschim has increased by 12%, while that of Province 3 has gone up by 35%. A majority of the provincial governments have allocated the annual budgets by keeping in mind the capital expenditures rather than current expenditures. The central government had increased the amount to be spent under the jurisdiction of directly elected lawmakers in their constituencies to 60 million rupees. The budget, however, was not allocated for the proportionally elected lawmakers. The provincial governments have, however, exceeded the central government as well when it comes to budget distribution. The people had anticipated better prospects and support in economic development with the establishment of the provincial governments. However, all the 7 provincial governments have failed to come up with the annual budgets that will actually address the people's aspiration for development. The Nesa Chalan rural municipality in the southern region of Solukhumbu district has received the largest amount of federal grant. The rural municipality is currently busy in formulating annual policies and programs along with budget assessment. In this context, we had asked the local leaders regarding what they think are the factors that need to be prioritized. Let's now take a look at what they had to say.
Public voice.
Budget विनियोजन गर्दाखेरि बत्ती, बाटो, सिंचाई, पिउने पानी, स्वास्थ्य यिनै कुरालाई ध्यान दिनुपर्ने जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई।
योजना बाँड्ने काम नगरिकन सम्भाव्यता एउटा सबैभन्दा राम्रो यहाँको चाहिँ समुदायलाई समेटेर यहाँको आम नागरिकलाई समेटेर र योजना छनौट गर्ने क्रममा सबैको सल्लाह सुझावले चाहिँ योजना ल्यायो भने गाउँपालिकाको समृद्ध हुन्छ।
देशलाई विकसित बनाउनका निमित्त पाठ्यक्रम राम्रो हुनु पर्यो, देशकाल परिस्थिति अनुसार सुहाउँदिलो हुनु पर्यो, भूगोल अनुसार सुहाउँदिलो हुनु पर्यो, जातिलाई पनि समेट्नु पर्यो, उनीहरूको धर्म संस्कारहरूलाई पनि समेटेर त्यसलाई चाहिँ विकसित गर्नुपर्ने भयो।
It is now time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
The question is, what is your say on the province government raising the budget which is spent at the discretion of the province lawmakers? Your options are A. Imitating the center, B. Misuse of tax, and C. Haphazardness in the name of voters. The voting is on. You can type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and then send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. It is now time for our daily special segment of The Beat. A school in West Rukum has started providing free lunch to its students in a bid to attract students and make teaching learning more effective. The lunch expenses is covered by Musikot municipality, where the school Yamuna Nanda Namuna Secondary School is located. The free lunch is provided to some 205 students of nursery to grade 5. The noble effort has bore immediate fruits as students now look happier and have started attending their school on regular basis. Miteri Pool, or the Friendship Bridge that was completely damaged during the 2015 April earthquake, is now operational again to the delight of many locals in Rashwa. The bridge has been reconstructed under financial assistance from the Chinese government. The official inauguration of the bridge, however, has not taken place. Following the operation of the bridge, freight containers have started entering towards Nepal from neighboring Khasa market. The round-shaped houses, locally known as Gumauni Ghar, were once the identity of rural parts of Parbat district in West Nepal. However, with changing times, the kind of Gumauni Ghar has almost become extinct from Parbat district. These Gumauni Ghar, built with significant local expertise, showcase traditional culture and identity of the local people in Parbat. Despite being warm and having health benefits, the people in modern times are more attracted towards concrete buildings in the name of comfort and luxury in rural Parbat as well. This is Dharmadal for Kantipur News Desk. That is all for the moment. Our next English bulletin airs at 11 a.m. Keep watching Kantipur Television HD for more news and entertainment. Thank you for watching. Have a beautiful day ahead.